Telangana Armed Struggle Introduction. The peasant insurrection of 1946 to 51 in the Telangana region of the erstwhile Hyderabad state was a pivotal moment in Indian history because of its impact on the future of the communist movement in India and its highlighting of the condition of the Indian peasantry. It brought the struggle of the peasantry to the forefront and serves as a reminder of the sacrifices made by the people of this region in fighting against the autocratic rule of the Nizam of Hyderabad and the feudal regime that concentrated power and land in the hands of few. Reasons for the Telangana armed struggle. Nizam tyrannical rule. The autocratic rule of Nizam can be a potential reason for Telangana peasant armed struggle. The Nizam subjects were denied basic freedom and amenities and were forced to live at the mercy of landlords. Freedom of press and freedom of assembly were bashed by the Nizams. Feudal regime and peasant exploitation. Feudal exploitation and landlordism were two important issues faced by erstwhile Hyderabad state. The practice of vetti system. Peasants were exploited by large land owning Doras, Deshmukhs and Jagirdars. Example Irabadu Deshmukh, Janna Reddy Pratap Reddy, 1.5 lakh acres. They owned 1.5 lakh acres. Madira landlords 1 lakh acres. Vishnur Deshmukh, Rapaka Venkata Ramachandra Reddy 40,000 acres. Suryapet Deshmukh, Kanduru Lakshmi Kanta Rao 20,000 acres. Rise of communist ideology. The rise of communist ideology with the establishment of Soviet Union USSR also played a key role in Telangana armed struggle. Communists who were inspired by the works of German scholars like Karl Marx and Engels started spreading awareness to the peasants. Example Arutla Ramachandra Reddy, Raj Bahadur Gaur, Bandi Yadagiri, Bommagani Dharmabhuksham. Establishment of public libraries had become a tradition in villages and small towns. Communist leaders also started establishing village committees to deliberate upon the issues faced by the peasants and landlord exploitation. In December 1939, formation of Comrades Association by Makhdoom Mohibuddin, Syed Ibrahim and Raj Bahadur Gaur. In 1940, establishment of Communist Party in Hyderabad by Ravi Narayana Reddy and Baddam Ella Reddy. Fourth, emergence of money lenders and Nagu Vaddi system. Money lenders used to use this exploitative device to rob people's hard-earned money. In this system, the principal amount doubles in a year. Vetti or Baghela system. The Vetti forced labor system consisted of work performed by lower castes at the will of the landlord. For example, each so-called untouchable family was required to send one man every day to do household labor and other jobs for the landlord. Another practice was the prevalence of keeping girls as slaves in landlords' houses, used by landlords as concubines. Hukki Malikanna tax. This is the tax levied on toddy workers, toddy tappers. Seventh, monastery city of Vishnuru Deshmukh, Rapaka Venkata Ramachandra Reddy. Severe exploitation by Vishnuru Deshmukh can be considered as the immediate reason for armed rebellion. He owned almost 40,000 acres in Vishnur, Jangaon Taluk, Nalgonda district. 3 monstrous events committed by him. Kamareddy Gudam. In 1940, peasant named Shaikh Bandagi murdered. Palakurti conspiracy in 1944 to 45, Chakali Ailamma incident. Kadavendi in 1946, first village committee against Vishnur Deshmukh. Comrade Doddi Komarayya death. Objectives of Telangana armed struggle: end Nizam's tyrannical rule, to end feudal regime and exploitation, land redistribution to small and marginal peasants, end exploitation by Mahajanas or moneylenders, bring awareness to people by establishing village societies and committees, spread communist ideology to every nook and corner of Hyderabad state, liberate villages and people from the exploitation of landlords, Deshmukhs and Patel and Patwari. The courses of armed struggle. The courses of the struggle can be divided into four phases: strengthening of communist ideology, rebellion against landlords, rebellion against Nizam and Rajakars, rebellion against Government of India. Use of three forces in place during the rebellion. First one, village protection force. Second, force of destructions and abolition group. And three, guerrilla force. First phase started in 1940 to 1946. The rise of Communist Party started in Hyderabad. Communist leaders conducted programs like Education Week and Behagar Week, established libraries in villages. Village committees and associations were started to spread communist ideology and deliberate on peasant issues. Sheikh Bandagi incident happened during this phase in 1940. The play Ma Bhumi, which influenced Telangana armed struggle, starts with a tribute to Sheikh Bandagi. Authors of Ma Bhumi: Sunkara Satyanarayana and Vasureddy Bhaskara Rao. The play Ma Bhumi was played in villages during the armed struggle to enlighten people. Second phase, 4th July 1946 to 12th June 1947. Three important incidents happened during this phase are: one, Palakurti conspiracy case, and second, Chakali Ailamma struggle, and third, Dondi Komarayya death. Palakurti conspiracy case. A communist leader named Chakali Yadagiri Rao established a village committee to discuss on peasant issues in Palakurti village. Andhra Mahasabha leader Arutla Ramachandra Reddy visited Palakurti for an inaugural function of a village library. When the event is going on smoothly, Vishnur Deshmukh attacked the place with his goons. Since the people related strongly, the leader of the goons, Vanamali Venkayya, injured severely. Police lodged an attempt to murder case against 12 villagers. Among the 12 persons who were arrested by police, 3 were Chityala Narsayya and his 2 sons, Somaya and Lachayya. This case was famously known as Palakurti conspiracy case. Lawyers who argued in favor of villagers, Konda Lakshmana Bapuji and Arutla Lakshmi Narsimha Reddy. Lawyer from Deshmukh side, Behar Hussain. Judge Pingali Venkatarami Reddy acquitted all the 12 villagers as innocent. Second, Chakali Ailamma struggle, also called as Chityala Ailamma, belongs to Palakurti village. Wife of Chityala Narsimha, who was arrested in Palakurti conspiracy case. She leased a land of 4 acres from Mallampalli Muktadar Uttamraju Raghuvaraju. Since her husband and sons were in close association with Andhra Mahasabha and Communist Party, Vishnuru Deshmukh conspired against this family. He went into secret talks with Raju and changed the ownership of the land on his name. Subsequently, he sent goons to collect Ailamma's produce, but Ailamma retaliated. Communist leaders like Chakali Yadagiri Rao, Bhim Reddy, Narasimha Reddy and Nalla Pratap Reddy fought with the goons and brought the crops produced to Ailamma's home. Ailamma showed great courage against the 50 goons and has written her name in the history with golden letters. Doddi Kamarayya death, Kadavendi incident. Doddi Kamarayya belongs to Kandavedi village of Jangun Taluk. He belongs to Kuruma caste, a village committee established in Kadavendi under the leadership of Daud Reddy and Nalla Narsimhalu. In Kandavendi, Vishnuru Deshmukh mother Janamma Dorasani used to commit many atrocities against the people. In retaliation to her atrocities, people started a rally to her Manur Gadi on 4th July 1946. Goons of Janakamma under the leadership of Miskin all open fired on people ruthlessly, and Doddi Kamarayya became the first martyr of armed struggle in this heart-wrenching incident. With the death of Comrade Doddi Kamarayya, armed struggle raised to a whole new level. The statue of Doddi Kamarayya was built in Russia. Third phase, 12th June 1947 to 17th September 1948. On 12th June 1947, 7th Nizam Mir Usman Ali Khan declared himself as sovereign independent. He suppressed all the revolts or movements that were launched against him. Then, on 11th September 1947, communists decided to start armed struggle against the Nizam. The announcement of the armed struggle against the Nizam was given by Ravi Narayana Reddy, Baddam Yella Reddy and Mogdam Mohammeddin. They captured weapons from landlords, police and Rajakars. Communist leaders occupied landlords and Nizam's lands and redistributed them to poor landless peasants. Started non-cooperation movement against Nizam. During the armed struggle, Bhim Reddy Narasimha Reddy started a program known as Udar to clear the camps of Rajakars and soldiers. Parallel governments were established at many places. On 29th November 1947, Nizam Usman Ali Khan made standstill agreement with Indian government. On 17th September 1948, Hyderabad state was merged into Indian Union through Operation Polo. Fourth phase, 17th September 1948 to 21st October 1951. On 17th September 1948, Hyderabad state was merged into Indian Union through Operation Polo. Communists rejected the Nehruian idea of communists giving up armed struggle. Prominent communist leaders announced that armed struggle would continue till there is a landlordism and exploitation of poor. With the call from the National Communist Party Secretary Randhiva, the armed struggle continued from 17th September 1948 against the Indian government. Government of India mobilized special forces to check the activities of communist leaders. Then Indian Home Minister Vallabhbhai Patel visited Hyderabad and announced that I will make sure there will be no communist on Telangana land. J.N. Chowdhury Govt, which was formed after Nizam's rule, was given full powers to suppress the communists. The military government prepared a BRICS plan under the leadership of General Nanjappa to suppress the communists. Senior communist leaders such as Ajay Ghosh, S.A. Dange, Baswa Punha, Chuduru Rajeshwar Rao visited Moscow and met Joseph Stalin. With the advice of Stalin, they have decided to withdraw the armed struggle indefinitely on 21st October 1951. The son of Sarojini Naidu, Jayasuriya played a very important role in mediating between communist leaders and government officials. With this, a great movement led by communists and peasants came to an end. Outcomes of peasant armed struggle. Telangana peasant armed struggle becomes a guiding light for the wars against exploitation in rest of the world, highlighted the poor condition and Indian peasantry and brought the plights of Indian peasants to forefront. End to the exploitation by landlords, Deshmukhs, Patel and Patwari. Though feudal regime of and Gadi system continued for 2 more decades later, they were not the severe that they used to be. With the establishment of libraries in villages and taluks, people started learning about unique cultures of Telangana. The concept of local self-government came to the fore with the establishment of more than 3,000 villages committees during Telangana armed struggle. The peasant struggle is not only for exams, but we should, as Telangana people, we should know this information. We should know our history, and it is very important from exam point of view. So listen this video as many times as possible, and read these slides as many times as possible. And if this video is useful to you in any way, please share it with your friends so they can also get benefit with it. Thank you so much.